My name is Bruce MacKinnon, and I'm the staff editorial cartoonist for the Halifax Chronicle-Herald in Nova Scotia, Canada. I work in a very traditional job using very traditional media. I do pen and ink and brush watercolor on paper to express my political views. I was interested in this project because it raised a lot of interesting questions about Bill C-51, which is before the House of Commons right now. Unfortunately, reading the bill answered virtually none of those questions and raised a whole lot more questions. I think there's a delicate balance between our freedoms and our security, and over the last 10 years or so, that balance has been sliding away from our freedoms and gradually towards heightened security. And that's not all unnecessary. Some of it is very necessary. If you ask someone in France right now, in the wake of the Charlie Hebdo attacks, whether they would object to increased security if they had to give up some freedoms, they might be inclined to support some more security. I traveled to Denmark last year, and they were still recovering from the Danish cartoon controversy of about 10 years ago, and now they've had to suffer another similar attack in which 2 people died. And so, to say our freedoms of expression are under threat wouldn't be an exaggeration. Do I have radical thoughts? I have ridiculous thoughts. I have cynical thoughts. I think if I lived in Iran or Libya or Syria or Zimbabwe, I think my thoughts would be considered quite radical. But here in Canada, they might be considered subversive or overly critical or offensive by the government and the powers that be. But fortunately, I still have the freedoms to express them.